explanation, and then we're going to. I think this one's not that bad. We just focus on mechanics, get the ads taken care of, and make sure we're moving to the right spot. Should be able to take care of this.
Hail all. My name's Jared, but my friends call me Beth. In Chamber of Puissance.
Colin, Tooth, you guys both back.
It's the first time we're doing this
here.
particular raid. What's it called? So we don't know. Leviathan, I think?
Yep, AoEs are good to put back.
Leviathan's heart. Alright, I'm gonna pause, but I'll start it back up when he starts the explanation.
Soldiers or whatever become active and come in and attack us. May also be these blood mechanics too. I'm not quite sure. It's like 6 to 8 ads. We'll bring them all over here. We'll tank them up. We will kill them. And then the boss will become active. The boss is the big eyeball over here, the custodian on the other side. Phase 1 will last from 100% to 80%. During this, we will get remnants that will spawn, similar to the group mission. We will have range DPS, I think, take care of those. We'll make that call. There's no trigger for them, but these drop eye lenses. We may have more people than just ranged on them. I'll talk about that here in a minute. The eye lens is exactly like it is in the group mission. It protects you from getting the evil eye emote from the boss. It is 3 people at a time. If you get hit with the evil eye emote, it is a mana drain, a blind, and a silence for 1 minute. So we do not want to miss that emote if you get called. And we'll talk more about that here at the end. Alright? At 80%, the boss becomes inactive and it flies up in the air, similar to the group mission. And then we will start to get Energists and Melders spawning. Okay? Just like the group mission, Energists and Melders have different debuffs. They have a bright and a dark. Okay? The Energists, I believe, are the bright, and the Melders are the dark. If you start hitting one and you get a debuff on you, you cannot start hitting the other. You will cause an explosion once you proc too many times onto one mob. This also affects casters. So casters are not exempt from this. If you get the bright debuff on you and you start attacking the dark mob, you will trigger an explosion.
It's melee only.
Go ahead.
It's melee only.
Yeah, and there's a bright Energist and a dark Energist, so if you get the bright Energist debuff, you can still hit the dark one. You just cannot.
Oh, sorry, did I have it backwards?
Yeah, you can hit the other one. So if you get targeted and it says you have the bright debuff, you hit the dark one. If you get the dark debuff, you hit the bright one.
Got it. Okay, so I had it backwards then.
And casters can cast on it, they just can't swing.
Okay, so cast don't proc if you get the debuff. Pets are unaffected as well. Okay, good to know. Alright, so if you get the debuff bright or dark, you're to hit the opposite then?
Or the mind melders.
Okay, got it. So the mind melders are always fair game, but the Energists, which we're going to prioritize, arrows, same thing I'm assuming as melee, right? They proc.
I don't know on that one.
Okay, let's play it safe and assume they're like melee Cortex. So if you get the bright one, you need to swap and make sure you're attacking a dark Energist. Same thing with vice versa. So if you get a dark Energist debuff, you're going to have to look and make sure you're only attacking the bright ones. If you attack the same color Energist as the debuff you have, it will cause an explosion and deal damage to us. I believe it's AE, correct? Or is it just bounce back? Yeah.
It's a
Yep. So really critical we take care of that. All right. We will get those ads. We'll deal with some of those. The Leviathan's heart emote will be a yellow aura that will happen occasionally during this sequence as well. We will pull all the ads and everything and stay out of the aura during this. After we deal with the Energists and that wave of melders, I think the boss becomes reactive. So we will be DPSing the boss down and swapping in between ads as we're doing that. During this phase, the boss will start doing what's called Glare of the Curator, which is a laser beam, essentially. So the boss will, let's say he is standing over here, he will project a white aura on the ground somewhere. So I'm going to say I'm the white aura over here. Everywhere in between the boss and the white aura, there will be an imaginary beam shot and deal damage to people. So what we have to do is get on the opposite side of the boss of where the aura is when that happens. So if the boss is being tanked over here, the aura is over where the raid is, we will all adjust to be on the opposite side of the boss of the aura when that happens to make sure we don't take the laser. We will attempt to make that call, but we need to make sure we're quick and do adjustments and we're moving around the boss so we don't get hit. Once we take the boss to 55%, then in the pit down here, I think they're called pull-ups, will start to spawn. We will have rangers take care of those and some casters take... no, I guess there's not one in there. Sorry. The pull-ups will spawn the pit. Rangers and casters will make sure we keep those down. If they stay up, they start to leak poison out of the middle, and it starts to envelop the arena. As long as we just keep them down at a manageable level, and we don't let them build up, the poison will just stay kind of in the pit, and we won't have to deal with it. We'll DPS the boss down to 30%, and then similar to the group mission, the remnants that are spawning throughout the event will then instead be aggro. In the beginning, they'll be like the group mission where they just kind of wander around and run away where you have to chase them. After 30%, all of them that spawn become aggro towards the raid, so they'll have to be picked up and they'll have to be tanked while we do that. And we'll just have to do that until they go down to 0 here. So we'll have to maintain the mechanics of picking up lenses off the corpses. The remnants will become aggro after 30%. I believe my notes here say that all remnants and energists must be dead to kill the boss. I don't know if remnants is true, but typically in the group mission it's energists as well, so we'll just have to...
Just need to be down.
Yeah, so remnants can be alive, similar to the group mission.
Do they keep spawning continually, or do they stop at a certain point?
I'm assuming they're percentage based, similar to the group mission, but I am unsure.
I think the last one spawned at 2%.
Yeah, so we'll keep our eye on it. We'll watch our DPS. Basically, the big thing is, guys, is we prevent the evil eye debuff, so we make sure we're picking up lenses off the corpses. Okay. We make sure if you get the dark or bright debuff on energists, you attack the opposite one. We make sure we move away from the laser, or when the boss points it, we stay out of the yellow aura when Leviathan heart beats, and I'm going to make sure everybody has triggers here in a second. And then we're just off-tanking ads and killing remnants as they spawn and DPSing the boss down. So I know it's a bunch of mechanics, but it's very similar to the group mission. So as long as we're just maintaining those, we're going to be all set. Okay, let's see. There's 4 or 5 here raids, no one really has to move. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, Harm Touch is going to help us watch for the beams. There'll be an Earth illusion, so we'll try and stay on the same side of the boss as him when the calls are made. So we'll jump to that side of the boss. We'll have everybody else shrink up. Rangers, yep. Okay. All right. Does anyone have any questions about the event here? Anything that did not make sense? If you do not have the Leviathan's heart triggers, I just provided them in RAID. You can merge them or you can put them in a new folder. Just make sure they are active and you have them.
Is there an audio trigger if you get like the light debuff and you can't hit a light mob?
Yes. There's a light, there's a dark energy, there's heartbeats. There we've got if the boss teleports, we've got all the triggers for everything we talked about for the most part.
Just realized I have my microphone muted. So if you get the evil eye, you need to go loot a lens so you don't get the blind, silence, and mana drain, right?
Let me ask that. Do you guys run and loot a lens once you get called? Do you leave them all on free grab? Is that what you guys do?
So
You have to.
you have to loot it at the beginning until they start becoming targetable, and then they will pop up in the advanced loot window.
Oh, okay, so you just have to run to where they are here, and we leave them on the ground here, kind of in the beginning. We'll have everybody DPS them, so we have a slew on the ground.
Right.
And there's not enough to go around for the whole raid, like in the group mission, right? Are they only 2 per drop, or how many drop off each corpse?
3.
3. Okay, so only if you get called are you going to loot an eye.
While we're talking about the group mission, we usually kill 5 mobs before we start it. 3 or 5, something like that.
You're talking around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
No wanderers. All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So, for those of you who haven't done the group mission or are unaware, these little remnants are little red blobs. We're going to kill them in the beginning, okay? They will have an evil eye on them here on the corpse. Do not loot them unless you get called for the evil eye emote, okay? Once you loot them, all you do is need to have them in your inventory, and it will prevent the 1 minute silence, mana drain, and blind, okay? If you get called and you have the eye protect you, it disappears after that. So you will need to get a second one if you get called again. It's not just pick up one and you're done and you're safe forever.
Also, you can DA through it or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thought so.
Okay, so the fire and the banner that we have here, when we get the Leviathan's aura, the yellow aura, all we're going to do, guys, is you're going to either move from the banner or you're going to move to the fire if it's on the side where we get called. Okay, so we're going to tank the boss right here in the middle. Okay? If the aura is covering where the banner is, we're going to move the entire array to where this campfire is, and you're going to stand right here. And we're just going to rotate back and forth, okay, if it gets called on this side. Everything else, the entire event, we're going to bring over to us over here, okay? And we're going to try and stay here almost the entire event. I think as the boss teleports, we're going to drag it back here, right?
Now, we kill it where it stops, but when it goes inactive, we bring the ads to the banner.
Okay, when it goes inactive, you bring it over here, but when it starts teleporting around, we move to it.
Yeah.
What do
You'll have to do that anyway because of the beams.
Okay, so we'll move to it then. So once what happens if the auras are going on while we're moving? Then do we just pop on the other side and get out of the yellow at that point?
They stop at a certain percentage.
Oh, okay, so they're only active in the middle before he starts teleporting around. So it's only that 55 to 30.
Correct.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, did everybody get triggers? Okay, recast any short-term buffs that needed. Send tells if you're missing any buffs. We're going to start here in like 1 minute. Everybody shrink up if you haven't.
We're only going to do one attempt at this because it's already after 10 o'clock.
All right. Tooth Fairy, I'll give you, what's got you confused? So beginning event, just recap 6 ads, okay? Then boss becomes active. We'll pull the boss over here. We'll damage him to 80%. As remnants spawn, similar to the group mission, we will kill them all. We'll switch them and kill them so they're stacked up right here. Once he goes to 80%, he will become inactive. We will get a bunch of energists and things that come in. All right, we will bring them all over to this middle spot right here. We will DPS them and kill them down. We'll focus the energists first. Everybody will pay attention to their emotes and make sure they're not attacking either the dark or the light mob if they have one or the other. Okay, and remember, you always want to attack the opposite. So if you have bright, you're going to attack dark. If you have dark, you're going to attack bright. If you're not sure, turn off auto attack until you can figure it out and ask. After we kill the ads, boss will become active again. We'll pull the boss back over here. We will DPS him down as we're getting ads and stuff like that down to 30%. During that time, we'll get the yellow aura emote. So we'll just move out of it, move the boss. And we'll also start getting the laser beam emote. The laser beam will be a white aura on the ground, and in between the white aura and where the boss is where the laser beam is going to shoot. So we're just going to move to the opposite side. We're going to follow Harm Touch. If you stay on where the Earth Elemental is, you'll be safe. Other than that, we're just going to get ads the whole time. Rangers and casters are going to stay on the poly-ups in the middle of the pit to prevent the poison. So tanks don't have to worry about that. We'll call that out and take care of that. And then under 30%, remnants are just going to be extra ads. So as the boss is teleporting around and we're moving around the room, we got to get them picked up, stacked up on the boss, kill them, and then swap back.
What is the Heart Shutter directional 750K dot AE?
Yep, that's the yellow aura.
Okay.
So stay out of the yellow aura and don't get hit by the laser beam. Then the last thing is, Colin, can I set myself as looter 2 here to help put stuff on free grab, or can we put it on auto free grab?
I don't know how, so yeah.
So
Are we sure it's 6 ads at the beginning? It looks like 2 at every door, and there's 4 doors.
No, I said like at least 8, right?
Okay, I heard 6.
My bad. If I said 6, I'm wrong. Yep. Definitely at least the soldiers. I don't know if these blood mechanics come in too, so.
Anybody know if the blood mechanics come in?
I don't remember any. No,
there's a
the soldiers.
And then after the 8 ads, that's when the boss goes active.
Yes.
Yep. Hot lips, you're going to be on the pull-ups. Okay, so as you're moving around and staying in the middle here, you're going to keep an eye on them spawning down here. All rangers are going to be on those, and we may throw some other casters on them if they're not dying. If we don't manage that, that green ore will poison. Okay, I guess all range DPS will be on them, not just rangers. Apparently super critical that we don't let that leak out. It's big poison damage that'll envelop the whole room if we don't keep it down. So Hotlip's going to put you in charge of paying attention to that, and we'll try and help as well.
And casters, do you see where I'm at? You'll probably want to be on a ledge like this because sometimes you can't see down, like otherwise, to target the stuff below us. But you don't want to go too far in, or else you'll get dotted, and it sucks.
Who's talking?
Pyro.
Is polyps what they're actually called, or what?
Yeah, can we have a second MA?
No, it's like an polyp, or it's something. Fuck, I don't have my hotkeys. Hang on, I'll look.
Let me see if my notes have. No.
Well, that's what I'm going to call them. So just know that's what I'm talking about.
And you show up on tracking.
I'm coming back, guys.
It's called if you want a hotkey, it's called a poison polyp.
I'll type it out in right side.
And they've got some hit points, so.
Yeah, I forgot we have like an 0001 whatever hotkey, don't we?
Y'all guys hear me? I went link dead.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm coming back in.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, Brady.
Okay, let's knock this one out first try. We'll make it the... We've already had a couple close calls. We don't need any more. Just nice and clean.
Alright, the
And
tank
not
order.
like last night either.
Yeah, the tank order's out. If I missed any tanks, just send me a tell. It was a lot to type out. It's getting late for me to keep up with stuff.
Trying to get back in.
You are number 5 on extended target Bubble Boss.
All right. Trying to get back in. I'm not sure, but I might have to be re-invited to the raid. We'll see.
Yeah, you will.
Is Bobby, you coming back in?
Yes, it's I should be zoning in any minute.
Okay, as soon as Bobby gets here, we're going to start. Sorry it's taking so long, guys. We are only going to get one good attempt at this anyway, so we just trying to maximize our percent here and make sure everybody understands what we're doing. All right, I see you in here.
Thank you.
Okay, tanks ready?
Let me hit it again. Yes.
Okay.
XTR 5, you said?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and start it. I think you start with the eye over here. If the tank wants to start it. Hit your Tranquil Blessings. Refresh any short terms tribute.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, he's not talking to me. Talk to me. Try have to.
I lied. It's probably one of the strikers then, like the group mission then.
All right.
Soldier.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Harm touch deflection.
Okay, get them stacked up. Save your burns until we get the boss.
By call fortitude. S Monk Alliance active. Harm touch deflection down. Mog CO power. By call fortitude down. Perurim Covenant is active. Covenant resolved.
Vic, could you grab number 7, please?
And Baba needs a new DI.
These things have quite a bit of HP. Maybe we should burn.
S Monk Alliance active. A Soldier's Alliance was successful. Next Monk cast.
Just go ahead and start your burns.
Perurim Covenant is active.
No dirges though. Pace we're going, they're going to be up before we get to the boss.
Covenant fading. S Monk Alliance active. Next COP. Bike Covenant is active. Tooth Fairy CO power. Perurim Covenant is active. Covenant resolved. Babavos Fort S Monk Alliance active.
The boss has a frontal, doesn't it?
I don't have one
S
of my
Monk
notes.
Alliance active. Bike Covenant is active. Perurim Covenant is active. Babavos Fortitude down.
Glare of the Curator, Frontal Beam AE, maybe?
That's the laser beam emote.
Covenant
So
fading.
that's the one we're gonna move. We won't
Covenant
stay
fading.
in between him and the white aura. Okay, bring him in between the banner and the campfire, please. Okay, remnants when they spawn. We will swap to remnants and get them killed.
S Monk Alliance active. Next COP. The Custodians Alliance was successful. Next Monk cast. Drickle CO power.
Dirge.
Covenant resolved. Bike Covenant is active. Covenant resolved. S Monk Alliance active. The Custodians Alliance was successful. Next Monk cast. S Monk
Do
Alliance
we have remnants
active.
yet, or are they just gonna take the evil eye here?
I'm hitting DA.
Yeah, they aren't. Remnants are up. Swap to remnants.
Take it down quick.
Kural CO power. Perurim Covenant is active.
Please make sure you're assisting. You're on the same one.
Covenant fading.
So if you get called for evil eye, you'll have to come loot one of those and loot one of the eyes. You only need one. Do not loot multiple.
S Celestial Regeneration. S Monk Alliance active. Feather.
Nix, harm, touch, Calvin.
Perurim Covenant is active.
Yep. Loot and grab an eye. You three. Nice job. Remnant, swap.
Covenant fading. Filthic CO power. Favarine we CO power.
Hey, Energist coming in. Please pay attention that if you get a dark or a bright emote, that you're hitting the other one.
S Monk Alliance active.
Okay, we want to kill the Energist first, please, and then we're going to swap to the Mind Melders.
Can you be stacked?
Avoid northern portion. Avoid north. Perurim Covenant is active.
We're safe here.
S Monk Alliance active. Next CR. Covenant fading.
Nix Calvino, it docks. That's mine melder merge. It's not an eye. You're good.
As
People need to
celestial
refocus
regeneration.
their pets off of the thing onto the mobs.
Yep, good call. Thank you.
Avoid northern portion. Avoid north. S Monk Alliance active.
Yeah, your pet's on it, Brett.
Perurim Covenant is active.
Oh, I killed the mob.
Babavas Anwi fade. S Monk Alliance active. Next COP. Covenant fading. Bike Covenant is active. Avoid south.
Miles, you got Paragon?
Avoid southern portion.
Everybody on the banner.
Covenant
on the banner.
resolved.
Get off the campfire. You're in the yellow aura. Move. Daron, you're in the yellow aura. Move.
S Monk Alliance active.
2 more energists coming in.
Perurim Covenant is
2 more
active.
ads on top of that. Get them picked up.
Avoid eastern portion. S Monk Alliance active.
We're safe here. Stay on the ads.
Covenant fading. S Celestial regeneration. S Monk Alliance active. Avoid south. Avoid southern portion. Bike Covenant is active.
Everybody should be on the banner.
S Monk Alliance active. Covenant fading. Covenant resolved. Avoid eastern portion. Avoid east. Ogre Shaman CO power. S Monk Alliance active.
Reload the custodian.
Hit Oriat Bane. Hit Oriat Bane.
Hit your Oriat Bane.
S Monk Alliance active. Next CR. Perurim Covenant is active. S Celestial regeneration. Covenant resolved.
Entry, Fab, Bick, Loot and I.
Boss moved.
Remnants.
Look for auras. S Monk Alliance
Do I need to
active.
drag him back?
No. Everybody needs to get on the opposite side of the boss. Move to the Earth Elemental right now after the Remnants. Do not run to on in between the aura and the It fired anyway. But guys, there's a white aura on the ground. We don't want to move in between the aura and the boss. Okay? You got to move around it. Pretend it's a straight line, laser beam style.
Perurim Covenant is active. S-Monk Alliance active.
Basically, the white aura is where he is aiming. So he's going to shoot from him to the aura. So do not run in between there.
Next COP. Covenant resolved.
See you.
It's gone now, but when it happens again. That's why we moved originally.
Like Covenant is active. S-Monk Alliance active.
Stanjoy, Hot Lips, Top is
Covenant resolved.
Evil Eye.
Boss
Teleport.
moved. Look for
DI
auras.
Tooth Fairy, please.
Okay, get on the same side as the Earth Elemental, guys. There's an aura down on the ground. If you're on the same side as Tooth Fairy, you're gonna get blown up.
Do I need to stay on this side?
Yeah, everybody on this side. Guys, get on this side. Okay, the aura's gone. We were too slow. Some of you probably took the damage. Not sure.
Next CR.
Remnant.
On the remnant, please.
Perurim Covenant is active. Perurim Covenant
There are two
is
up.
active. Perurim Covenant is active. Perurim Covenant is active. S-Monk Alliance active. Covenant fading. Covenant fading. Covenant fading.
Everybody should be on this other remnant.
Covenant fading. Covenant S-Monk Alliance active.
Okay, back to the boss.
Boss moved. Look for auras.
Okay, when he teleports, he's got an aura now. It's stay on this side. Yep, on the side of the Earth Elemental. Everybody should be on the Earth Elemental. I guess he's stacked up there. Tooth Fairy, you're on the wrong side. You're good now. It already
Perurim
fired.
Covenant is active. S-Monk Alliance active.
Rakan, do you have a Paragon, please?
Covenant fading. S-Monk Alliance active. Boss moved. Look for auras.
Boss moved and remnants.
Remnants outside the wall out here.
Okay, I think we're
As
split a little on
celestial
remnants.
regeneration.
Just make sure you're on the opposite side of the laser beam. Probably already filed. Mog's looking for flies. Nyx, Evil Eye.
Gotta loot the items, guys, when your name is called.
S-Monk Alliance active. Bike Covenant is active. Boss moved. Look for auras. Covenant fading.
Hey, opposite side of Tooth Fairy.
Perurim
Tooth Fairy,
Covenant is
get to
active.
the other side, please. Should be with Colin.
Everybody pile
Hit
on
Gia
me.
Mantra.
There's like 20 of you up there.
Guys, you're on the wrong side. Get on this side.
Down
Covenant
Brenda
fading.
Bar, Top is Evil
We were
Eye.
stunned.
Yeah, the aura is already gone. But guys, you can look around and you can see the aura. If you're standing between the aura and the boss, you're on the wrong side.
S Monk Alliance active.
I don't see the RS.
Yeah, it's gone right now. It happens right after he
S
teleports.
Monk Alliance
So
active.
just look around, but it's pretty obvious. Okay, at 55%.
Boss moved. Look for auras. Next CR.
Make sure on the east side.
S Celestial Regeneration.
Come outside the door. I know there's a remnant that spawned inside. He's in between us and the laser beam right now. After it fires, we can go after him. Okay, it fired. All right, ads incoming. Pick these ads up. Boston active. We're in ad mode here. Everybody get stacked up. Watch the Energists.
We got mobs at 2 different places in here.
Yep, get the ads over to the raid here, where we are.
Avoid west. Avoid western portion. S Monk Alliance active.
Sorry, we go back to the banner.
S Monk Alliance active.
Do you guys? Okay. We're not going to move right now. We're just, if we get called, we will move to the banner. If this the aura gets over here.
Group your pets back on these mobs, please.
Perurim Covenant is active. A Bright Energists Alliance was successful next monk cast. Annihilator CO power. Covenant fading. Avoid west. Avoid western portion.
We're safe here. I think these sky guards are mezzable. Not that we really need it, but just for future.
They didn't really mez, they just kind of went inactive and ran away, but still could
S
kill
Monk
them.
Alliance active.
They kind of buggied.
Yeah, I don't think we're
That's
ever going to
Monk
need it. If
Alliance
it's just 4
active.
ads, we should be able to handle
Light
it.
Covenant
They don't
is
have a ton of
active.
HP.
Next CR.
Yeah, I don't bother mezzing them.
Yep, okay.
S Celestial Regeneration.
Yeah, it's weird too. They went off the extended target list. Did you mez them right there? Is that what
Perurim
happened?
Covenant is active.
Or are these
Covenant
new ones?
fading. Avoid northern portion.
I didn't see
Avoid
it do
north.
anything other than just make them leave.
Covenant resolved.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said, yeah, it just kind of makes them. It's more like a fear. Acts more kind of like a fear.
More energists, get them picked up. More ads coming in. Get them stacked up, please, when they come in. Some of you are getting called per light and dark energy.
S Monk
Make sure you're
Alliance
paying attention.
Avoid northern portion. Avoid north.
We're safe here. After these ads, hot lips, and ranged people, I believe the polyps will start spawning in the next phase here.
A Dark Energists Alliance was successful next monk cast. By Covenant is active. Next COP. Covenant resolved. Avoid eastern portion.
We're safe
Avoid
here.
east. S Monk Alliance active. S Monk Alliance active. Next CR. Avoid Burn Skyguards Alliance was successful next monk cast. Perurim Covenant is active. Avoid south. Avoid southern portion. Covenant resolved.
That's us.
Move to the banner. To the banner. Everybody to the banner. Quickly to the banner.
Pets on it. Pets on it.
Fab.
Polyps.
Get to the banner.
Dirging.
S Monk Alliance active.
Okay, polyps, just keep an eye. Yep, they're starting to spawn. So, casters and rangers stand to that edge and just take a look as they're... Should be assisting Hot Lips. And Hot Lips, if you guys fall behind, let me know.
Perurim Covenant is active.
Guys, pay attention to your emotes. Don't get blinded.
Covenant fading. Babavas Fortitude. S Monk Alliance active. Bike Covenant is active.
Yep, we just got. They're going to continue to spawn. I think at least through this
Covenant
phase.
resolved.
I don't know the rest of the fight, but we got to keep it down, or the poison leaks out and it's big AE damage.
There's still one northeast on the left.
Yeah, there's one up.
Babavas Fortitude down.
Evil eye emotes.
Wind root, Vigorous Annihilator.
Perurim Covenant is active.
Ads coming in. Energist coming in. Swap to the ads, please.
Polyp up.
Covenant fading.
There's a remnant up too. We can get on that.
S Monk Alliance active.
Need more DPS on the polyp.
Bike Covenant is active.
Ranged, all of you should be on the polyps
We're good.
as they're spawning.
Any of you mages gonna drop a rod?
Caliph did.
Covenant fading.
Two did.
Dropped a mage instead.
Someone's hitting. Someone hitting the energist.
There was a polyp up on the far side of the pit.
Do we even have anyone up? Looked like we wiped.
I'm DA'd right now.
I got
Yeah,
hit
but
from
that
rods
wasn't
from
from the
explosion of darkness.
Yep, someone not paying attention blew us up.
I see Kicker, Keker, I'm guessing somebody's pet, was slain by a bright energist, was the first death.
Yeah, so someone hit Bright.
Yeah, I haven't been using any pets on these guys.
Yeah, pets don't trigger it though.
Dead.
Yeah.
It's wiped now.
I got a trigger like right before we went down, so might have been me, but I mean it was just like split second after it told me.
It takes 100 procs, I think, on one to trigger it. So it's not instant. Someone was attacking it over and over again.
Well, and Bick, looking at where you died, there were at least 20 deaths before yours.
It was someone had to have been. It was dark energy, so it was either myself, Vic, Harm Touch, Baba, or Zickus. Had to have been one of us six here.
Yeah, as soon as I
Because you were hit with bright, or why?
It looks like those are the last emotes for dark. Because dark is what hit. That meant dark was hitting dark.
Yeah, I went right away. Went to bright once it showed me the trigger.
Do Reposites trigger it?
Riposte, yeah.
Yes.
2248 Energist puts dark energy on Harm Touch, Drackle, and Zickus.
I just have to snow cone.
Yeah, that's just the emote. So we just we got the emote, but if we keep hitting the mob, and it can be multiple people too. So like if I hit it a couple times and proc it a couple times, then Bob the Boss was and then Zickus was, that'll start triggering. After every proc it gets, I think my notes said after around 100 procs, but it's a good shot at it.
Is there a way we can remedy that?
I don't know if we're gonna look and see if there's a proc that actually procs on it, I guess.
So,
Well,
what
should
we do
the tanks leave them alone or what?
what we do with that is the tanks all do no damage tanking, right? And we wait until it's worn off of whoever, right? Because it only lasts for 20 seconds or whatever. And then we attack the mob.
Alright, guys. Looks like it was a fail. But,
Well, this is the first time for some of us, for some people, seeing this at all. Like they haven't done missions or anything.